In Cobra Kai, Demetri doesn't seem to fit in well with his classmates at West Valley High. His dislike for karate and taking risks puts him at odds with Cobra Kai.
In case you haven't noticed, I don't have muscles.
Just as Daniel was bullied throughout his time at the school years ago, Demetri is also the subject of bullying from the resident school bully, Kyler. As Daniel had karate to protect himself, Demetri has a different type of defense: wit. At first glance, Demetri seems like a miserable person.
I'm at peace with my depression.
He discourages Miguel from learning karate and is more than happy to stay below the radar and play the long game for popularity. His attempt to drag Miguel down and have him stay on his social level are not necessarily great characteristics you would want in a friend. Yet, even after all of this, Demetri has many redeemable qualities that have us loving this binary brother.
Demetri and Eli, binary brothers.
In this video, we'll break down the reasons why Demetri is misunderstood. Out of all the characters in Cobra Kai, Demetri stands by his principles no matter the cost. When Yasmin makes fun of Aisha's appearance in the school cafeteria, Sam doesn't stand up for her friend Aisha. Demetri is shown in a different light. He's someone who stands up for his friends when the going gets rough, and in the world of Cobra Kai, the tough get going. When he sees that Miguel and his friend Eli join Cobra Kai, Demetri decides to follow suit and see what all the fuss is about. When Sensei Lawrence calls Eli lip, we see Demetri stand up for his friend by letting Johnny know that he shouldn't make fun of someone's physical appearance. Johnny fires back saying that if Lip can't handle someone making fun of him, then how is he going to handle someone putting an elbow to his teeth in the real world? Demetri is the voice of reason in this and many encounters. He says something that goes against the principles of Cobra Kai. He tells Johnny that Eli could call the police to solve his problems. Even his new friend Miguel doesn't understand why Demetri would talk this way to Sensei Johnny Lawrence. He then goes to challenge Johnny's ability to hurt him physically, as he is only a teacher that they are paying to learn karate. As we all have learned, it is very risky to challenge the head of the Cobra Kai, and it takes a lot of bravery to stand up against Johnny. Even when Johnny puts Demetri down on the mat, Demetri still stands by his principles. He heads back to Cobra Kai and takes it upon himself to complain to Kreese about Johnny's unhinged teaching style. In doing so, Demetri is trying to evoke change in the teaching methods of Cobra Kai, not only for himself, but also for the other students. He leaves Cobra Kai with a bloody nose as a present from Kreese. Note to self, never compliment Kreese on his snake tattoos. Even after all of that, Demetri still wants to pursue justice and posts a negative Yelp review online for the Cobra Kai dojo. Anyone else would have let serpents lie, but Demetri writes a review to let others know to avoid all of the pain that comes with joining the dojo. He refuses to take down the review, even after being pushed around by Hawk in the Cobra Kai. It is safe to say that Demetri isn't a natural-born fighter. We learn early on that Demetri is playing the long game. He tells Miguel that he is to study and do well in his SATs. His plan is to get a high-paying job, and once he's making a lot of money, then he would become attractive to women. Demetri isn't a natural athlete like most of the Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do students. He is regularly bullied by Kyler, and in one horrible moment, Kyler throws Demetri's school bag into the garbage, covering it in garbage and yogurt. In a hilarious montage of Daniel trying to teach Demetri the Miyagi principles of wax on and wax off, we learn that Demetri has his reasons for wanting to learn karate. He tells Daniel, "My whole life I've been, let's just say, less than popular, but at least I had a few friends. And then Cobra Kai comes to town, and the next thing I know, my friends are taking karate and becoming alpha jerks. I'm literally being threatened by my best friend. I just wanted to show I could fight back." In order to be able to fight back and protect himself against Hawk, Demetri does need to find a way to learn some karate moves. Daniel tells Demetri that he's the most neurotic person that he knows, who always expects the worst, but instead he could use it to his advantage. Daniel teaches Demetri that karate training isn't about being the fastest or the strongest, but about using instinct and intelligence. It seemed like it would be impossible to train Demetri, but by appealing to his intellect, Demetri becomes a true Miyagi-Do student. He's using brains over brawn. Daniel's blocking drill becomes a mathematical quiz that Demetri needs to solve. Demetri breaks down the problem, Chris attacking him with 2 punches, by using the formula Daniel taught him to block. He succeeds and is able to fend off Chris. Daniel and all the students are shocked that Demetri was able to succeed in his one-on-one battle with Chris. They didn't think he had it in him. During the school brawl, Demetri is able to use the Miyagi-Do formula to counter all of Hawk's strikes, defeating him by kicking him into the school trophy case. Even after defeating Hawk, Demetri still feels the need to apologize to Hawk. You can feel the pain in Demetri. He doesn't want to fight Hawk. He's only fighting out of necessity. He's also fighting for Hawk. He's fighting to get his best friend Eli back. Even after being hunted down and chased by Hawk in the mall, Demetri still tries to make peace with Hawk at Moon's party by trying to appeal to his humanity by reminding him of their love for Doctor Who. Once Hawk shuts down his attempt at peace, he continues to poke and manages to get Hawk to talk about the new season of Doctor Who, just like they did in the past when they were binary brothers. Although Hawk is ashamed of what he would call his nerdy past, Demetri embraces who he is and isn't ashamed for being different. When a school brawl between Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do occurs, Demetri finds Mr. Palmer and asks him to stop the fight, but the teacher refuses. At this point, Demetri has received Miyagi-Do training and could have started fighting like the rest of Daniel's students. Instead, Demetri tried to get the school authorities involved and stop all of the fighting. His troubles with Hawk continue when the two warring dojos brawl in the laser tag arena. Demetri is pinned down by the Cobra Kai, who encourages Hawk to break Demetri's arm. Demetri tries once again to appeal to Hawk by calling him Eli, but Hawk succumbs to pressure from the surrounding Cobra Kai and breaks Demetri's arm. Demetri showcases his peacemaking skills when he tries to get the Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang karate students to join arms to team up against Cobra Kai. We even get to witness Demetri chair a meeting between the two dojos, having the two parties agree to a location on where they can all train. I think he was even taking meeting minutes.
Okay, not good, but still, it's a start.
Once again, Demetri's found in another harrowing situation as the Cobra Kai have his hands in another grip hold. The Cobra Kai urge Hawk to once again break Demetri's arm. Demetri's appeal to Hawk's humanity finally succeeds in this scene as Hawk saves Demetri and the two binary brothers are finally united. In a scene straight out of Double Dragon, the two team up and work in sync to fight off the Cobra Kai. Demetri's persistence finally leads to Eli understanding what Demetri has been telling him all along, that the tenets of Cobra Kai are wrong. Demetri has been misunderstood by both Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do, but who else has misunderstood him? Our honorable mention goes to the love of Demetri's life, Yasmin.
I don't care if Yasmin is the meanest girl at school. I'd kill both of you just to get her to spit in my face.
Has there ever been a more romantic moment this year than the heartfelt message Yasmin wrote in Demetri's cast? It seems that Demetri's long game has paid off, and this power couple will be all the talk of Season 4.
We're just,
doing study work.
Smash that subscribe button and flip those notifications on for more Cobra Kai content headed your way. Thanks for watching!